What it do is 903 Boxing. I'm your host, Charles J. Gotta be honest with you, ladies and gentlemen. This gonna be a tough video. A lot of you motherfuckers may not like me after this. I gotta speak my mind. I gotta get my thoughts on this, man. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of cold-hearted truth in this video, and it's my truth. And my truth may not be your truth, but whatever truth is whatever truth, let it be the goddamn truth. Let's get to the shit. Nah, on a serious tip, it saddens me to hear this news, bro, about this DJ. He's known from being on the Ellen show. Gotta be honest with you, only time I've ever watched Ellen is while I was incarcerated. That's a very popular thing. All the shows, all the TV shows, people watch them. But anyway, that's where I saw him at, and he used to dance and stuff like that. Had real good energy, very positive brother. That's what I got from him. He seemed like a very positive, good-spirited. He seemed always happy. And so to hear that he committed suicide, that really bothers me. He had 3 kids. He was married. My condolences are to those kids, man, and to the wife. My condolences. I hate to hear this, bro. I really hate to hear this. I hate it for the brother. Rest in peace to you, man. You'll definitely be missed, brother. You impacted lives. Your energy, you had good energy, brother. And I hate it. I really hate it. What angered me, I gotta be honest. Yeah, I saw a Tyler Perry video, and he said that, yeah, he wanted to commit suicide many times in his life, and yeah, because we know he was homeless and different stuff like that. I gotta be honest, what angers me the most? Tyler Perry, because Tyler Perry, it's been so much going on that you could have came and said something about. We know you was homeless. Most homeless brothers have always contemplated suicide. Shout out to that. I wish no brother commit suicide. But Tyler Perry, for one, you soft. I think you very fake. I think Tyler Perry is one of the biggest sellouts that has ever came through Hollywood. Nah, bro. Black folks don't want to hear from you, bro. We've been waiting years. All these dresses and wigs, and you've been faking Big Mama. Big Mama didn't act like that, for one. And Big Mama went 6'4". So now, Pippin, I got no respect for Tyler Perry. Let me tell you something about you, Tyler. You know how many rapings, how many young girls, black girls have been molested? How many young brothers lost their life at 14 years old? How many young brothers caught murder charges at 15? How many brothers ended up on crack at the age of 13? You know how many stories there are out there, old Tyler? Since you want to talk about depression and mental health, since all you see, because only I notice anytime white folks promote something, I'm against it. Yeah, I saw the little number you had. Dial this number if you feeling like committing suicide. Let me tell you something, black folks. White folks have never valued our lives, so don't ever call that place. I don't need a white boy or a white girl counselor to try to stop me from committing suicide. No. Where's the call center for the little teenage boy that's on drugs? Or the old school that he been on crack his whole life. He done been to prison 3 times. He's trying to get off it. But where's the help for him? And I don't want to hear about these little bitch-ass rehab places that do nothing for him. It's just a free meal. It's just some shit like that. No, rehabs have never worked for black folks. Because we know it really don't tackle the issue. If you motherfuckers really want to tackle the issue, you try to get drugs off the street. That's the real issue. But now, brothers go to prison every day for smoke. 80% of black men in prison right now to this day are dope fiends. 80% of black men, maybe even 90%, they all dope fiends, bro. Whether they was popping pills, whether they was smoking crack, whether they was on drugs, bro. And drugs alters the mind. 90% of these brothers, when they committed these crimes, they was high on something. So I don't want to hear if we gonna talk about issues and mental issues, drugs give you all kind of mental issues. Teenage girls getting molested at a young age. Where's the help for them? And I ain't talking about no goddamn counseling. So where's the help for the single mother besides food stamps and besides CPS, besides you nosy motherfuckers that want to walk around the apartment and do weird shit, looking all under the bed, trying to find a reason to take her kids. Yeah, I ain't talking about them kind of benefits. And the man can't be in the house. I ain't talking about them kind of benefits. I'm talking about the trauma from raising kids on your own, them mental issues. That's a mental issue. So since you motherfuckers want to talk so much about mental issue, let's talk about that. Everything in the black neighborhood is a mental issue. It ain't a brother born in America that don't have mental issues. So it pissed me off when y'all try to act like y'all care. You motherfuckers try to act like y'all trying to help us. You motherfuckers have never tried to help us. My thing to black people, and especially black men, because the suicide rate has risen with black people. We've never been killing ourselves at this rate, and it's sad to see. But I gotta be honest with you, it's two reasons why this is going on. It's not no natural shit. The first reason is because you see it more amongst black men than you see black women. Black men have weakened mentally. Us as a whole, women too, but especially black men. Black men are weakened. I told you, these days, a brother can't take the wrong heartbreak. And look how it's mostly men. From the fighters, T.O., all these guys, even A.B., look at men who keep coming out and saying, I'm having mental issues. It's not women, it's not black women as much. It's black men who keep coming out and they're saying, I'm having mental issues. The black man has mentally weakened. Gotta be honest with you. We've mentally weakened. Okay, let me explain to you why. Another thing, the second reason why we are committing suicide at this rate, lack of love. I believe it's from mental weaknesses and the lack of love. I believe 90% of these brothers that are committing suicide, they don't feel loved. They feel alone and they don't feel love. And let me explain that. We don't comfort one another. You know, when I lost my pops, I heard from people, all the way up to about the funeral. After the funeral, you don't get no more calls. Don't nobody check on you no more. It's a lot of shit. When a woman lose her child, all the way up to the funeral, they may call. After that funeral, she don't get no more calls. She's alone dealing with that. So I just got to be honest. We used to once comfort one another, and we knew we was all we had. The love of black people loving one another has always helped us be mentally strong. Mental strength and love, it go one in one. That's the only thing that has got us through everything we went through. You can go back to the 60s when cops was fucking over us and spraying us down, sicking the dogs on us. We got through that. Brothers wasn't committing suicide because brothers was mentally stronger. You can go all the way back to, what about the times when in the 1800s when women had to go back to that barn with their kids and their husband beat up and then been raped, and that was a regular thing, and how many times that man had to comfort her and hold her and tell her, you still a queen. You still a queen. They just savages, but you still a woman. You not no hoe. You ain't a bitch. And what about all the times the man was beat with that whip, and he had to go back to that barn or wherever they slept at, and the woman had to stitch him up and heal his wounds and tell him, you still a man. You still my king. So I'm just explaining to you the importance when you got somebody that love you and motivate you through your pain. It's a difference, bro. And that's what we used to do as a people. We strengthen one another with love. So I don't want to hear a white boy or a white woman tell me about mental issues. You motherfuckers created the trauma in our lives. Your ass, y'all created the trauma. So you can't tell me the solution. A white boy or a white girl can't tell me the solution to black pain. because black pain was caused by the white race. You motherfuckers can't tell us how to deal with the pain. So I think it's very disrespectful. And until you motherfuckers build some facilities and some places for the brother that got caught with a gram of coke or a gram of crack, and you give him 20 years, won't you just send him to a facility and get him some help? Because he got mental issues too. This is 903 Boxing. I am your host, Charles J. With that, I'm out.